California. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Denver Broncos and the Oakland Raiders. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
And he fucking dropped it.
I'm gonna do you like you do me. Nope.
Ready. 5-9.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because you know a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On play action, now Breeze. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by
Pick 6, Landon Collins.
The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys were picking it off. They're not saying that. What word are they using? Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say
Landon Collins got 7 interceptions.
They'll tell you.
3 of them balls with pick 6s.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
That's crazy.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
You got to go to work tomorrow.
Well, hell, it's only Friday.
The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage.
Who the fuck is that?
The defense makes a good play too.
And he's going to get about
that Goldman Jr. You know what I'm talking about?
The 33.
Really Goldman.
Despite the blitz,
that motherfucker almost broke up 3 tackles.
The blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Running with Howard. Now Howard stripped.
Oh, Landon Collins with the forced fumble touchdown. Forced fumble recovery touchdown. I can't lie about this, Curtis. It's on the stream.
So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns.
They're going to have to make another superstar X Factor for this nigga.
Once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Jordan Howard and the rest of the offense heading back out there, looking for a bounce back. Had the
my damn defense been on the field so long. These niggas tired.
See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him. Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Trying the right side with Howard. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, but some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now this throw caught left side. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Anderson loses the football.
That motherfucker fumbled again.
And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the high discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So 3 drives now for this offense and that field goal.
So AJ just ain't gonna talk to me. That's fine. I'm finna block that nigga.
Find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. It will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018 from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week,
I got too much speed.
Have to be eliminated. That was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdowns. And they got the win. So I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives. The win being first and foremost. Now he's just got to eliminate those interceptions.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, it's usually a good matchup for him.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Thought you was going to throw it back to him.
Mayfield.
Like I was just going to
That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
I got a little bit more faith in
so on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
Hey,
sure
bro.
do. And
he
now,
be throwing
it's really
some
not the American punters.
outrageous
It's the
dumb
Australian
shit.
punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose
He
of the
would throw
football.
a pass like 200, a wide open receiver, and he'll still throw it 15 yards in front of him.
So ask that nigga he gonna mute me or not.
Second and about a yard.
Larry said that you gonna unmute him and then.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. As they got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Do you want to play Apex Legends?
He acting like a real bitch.
On 2nd down, it's Howard.
Don't even worry about it.
Shy of the 20 at the 18.
Crybaby ass
just
nigga.
a yard, but it's a first down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
Oh, I thought he finished.
Here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away.
He caught that shit. I mean, he
he's
ain't
taken
scored.
down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Right.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the
Now,
blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Marshawn Lattimore should have picked it.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And Diggs has it. And
They just
blow
don't
that
want
one
to see
up
you
back
shine.
at the
It's okay.
16-yard line.
The
That
man
was well
guys.
defended, and as a
hold
cornerback,
you
what you're
down.
taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've got the lead right now as they start this drive 1st and 10. Of course, remember they beat the Saints a week ago, so some good momentum rolling right now. They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage.
I don't
you have to
have
get
that
upfield and try
luxury
to
of
make some
having
plays
the
in their
greatest
backfield.
defensive line ever.
Looking to throw
Well, I
on
can't
2nd
do it,
down. Mayfield. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
I might not get my superstar trait for him, but I'm going to win this damn game.
Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yep.
They run with Howard.
See how this one go.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
There we go.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
They bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. David Onyemata in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Broncos on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Now Breeze, and this is complete. It's Allen. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's
that
2
was
for
the same
2.
Dude I
Pretty
just watched
reliable
get
here in
his
this
ass
game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Run, Ryan Tannehill.
Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Boy, he's slow as shit. I hate him. He ain't got no accuracy.
The ones that really know how to lead their team. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield.
Bro, why
and we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
I blitz my corners.
Line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
I mean, the Nike cleats on. Bitch ass.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. Funches has it complete.
Pussy.
And they're going to speed things up here.
Ryan Tannehill, you almost cost me that because you didn't throw it over his fucking head. I'm kind of low-key upset. He had to stop to get there.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they make the tackle at the Broncos 42.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
No, Michael Thomas, what is that?
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts.
Wow,
with just
Michael
over 40
Thomas got him
seconds to go in the
way.
1st half.
He should have caught that hose. He was going to get it in the way.
2nd down now. Wiggins.
Yeah,
and he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Ooh, Michael Thomas got him. Fuck.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield.
Damn, Baker Mayfield.
But incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this 1st half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And Denver getting set to take the field. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
And that is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. And Walker has it.
Well, Landon Collins could have hurt somebody out here.
To the 46. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry.
I'm out here
we'll see.
exposing the fuck out this nigga point.
To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze.
Just all the points just exposed.
It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The final shot before half for Breeze. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season.
Uh-oh, they put y'all on the map. Y'all wanted the sponsor games. Y'all wanted a sponsor game.
Lastly, let's check on one
on
final
my halftime
game
report.
For you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
Oh my God, holding. I already knew this.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back and forth first half.
Come on.
Who can put it together
in
the second half?
Nigga.
For the answer.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchdown. Out comes the Raiders offense.
And it's 520s down there.
To start quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with
so
a
we got our 1-3 of it.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second
put it in the box.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. On second down, this is Jackson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Throwing, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right.
Hey, I ain't paying for no entry fee either, nigga.
Series to series, play to play.
Dead as hell.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here.
Watch that shit from outside.
At the
oh, that's a bet. I thought we was homies, nigga.
Nigga, we is, and niggas, the homie still gonna support the homie by paying your money.
Alright, bet. But you gonna get my $10.
And I can't wait to see
that is a bet. Enjoy it from outside.
Some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay.
Nigga, and we got security for niggas like me.
And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big
no.
some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Fucking with you, Curtis.
Nah, nigga, don't blame me.
All the way home for a Bronco score. Robbie Anderson, 84 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times, the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
To get paid. I mean, we not gonna have side betting.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after.
I'm still gonna pay and tell everybody you let me in for free.
And he's got him back with a field goal now. 16-13.
Oh, damn.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Yeah, we paying to get in our own tournaments.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Cause y'all niggas, no, y'all ain't gonna make no money.
Take it past the 20 a little bit, but no further. A flag in there as well. Let's see what this is.
This one will be for exposure.
So that flag
it ain't worth no exposure if you ain't making no money.
How you get the face mask,
you gotta spend money to make money.
That's going to be 15 yards.
You can spend money to make money, but if you ain't making no real money, why the fuck you spending money?
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku.
This is called planning ahead.
Down, but not before he
So what's the next step?
Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Whether we make money or not. Sending a team of niggas to play Tekken in Dallas, and then throwing the next one in Dallas where we can make money.
First down, Mayfield.
It don't sound good.
And the open receiver, it's Robert
It's going to be good.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
It ain't that easy, though. That shit take time. Years.
Yeah. No, it don't take years. Time, yes. Years, no.
I bet that shit won't happen till next year.
I mean, shit, that's about when we playing
plays have them on the move on first down.
Got a month and a half.
I'm sorry, but if this shit do blow off, then we still throw one or two more years.
It's Mayfield. And then he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's when he's got to be happy to have back.
Bitch ass niggas. How the fuck the computer glitching?
Downs like that first down there. Need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On second down, Wiggins. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
And he gets it to Funchess complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Mayfield now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll get this to his running back. It's Justin Jackson.
Oh,
and now
okay.
they're inside the 10 as he's
Ronald
brought down
Darby.
at the 9. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop. And he's in! Touchdown, Raiders! Justin Jackson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
What don't you like? How?
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I ain't played defense.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Oh, you did.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This is Howard on second
That shit is holding like a bitch.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze.
Come here, Miles Jack with the pick 6.
Intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Like
they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
That nigga almost blocked my damn kick.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up with a rotation short. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now Howard.
Another fumble? Landon Collins going to be MVP. Landon Collins got 3 forced fumbles this game.
At the 48-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately need.
I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
It's pretty evident. We can say what a difference.
Ain't he winning y'all division right now?
He ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting. And even better execution.
Yeah, they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
I'm going to knock the Falcons
They'll let
off
this go for the end zone.
Just because.
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line.
Nobody
the windows are so tight,
can beat
you just don't want to force it in there because it can be tipped up and picked off. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Sean Williams.
I'm going to hold everybody in
Two-score game here in
Texarkana.
the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can
Miles Jack with another interception.
Intercepted a 3rd time.
Texas is not losing a damn game.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
She's been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for them. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for them here.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Past the 20. It's caught by Funchess. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Mayfield on play action. Dancing to his left. He'll run it, and he slides to avoid the hit. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down now, it's Jackson, and he is met.
stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Raiders on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 4. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Hey, alert! Recon, 132 fighter. I got you.
They'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Justin Jackson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
And Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that set up everything, and the end result, the short touchdown run. You know, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Robbie Anderson making his way back onto the field. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good too.
Yeah, he's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Now Breeze gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Breeze. And he's got Miller. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
On the delay, it's Howard. The tackle there by Richard Sherman. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. On 2nd and 7, Breeze. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 14.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
We want it. Come to my world.
On second down, Mayfield again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Mayfield down. And that's incomplete.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off, or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Hey, on 133. King.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great. And how about this, a fake? And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And Woods has it complete. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, we'll likely put an end to this thing. And again, it's Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
It's caught by Jackson. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Alert, 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 alert.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And it's caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing.